long before the era of modern medicine, when the American colonies were still in their infancy, a chilling specter haunted their burgeoning settlements. It was the specter of disease, an invisible, insidious enemy that stalked the land, leaving behind a trail of death and despair. And it wasn't just any ordinary sickness that plagued these early Americans. It was a horrifying echo of one of the most devastating plagues in human history, the Black Death. But how did this medieval scourge find new life on the shores of the New World? And what were the harrowing experiences of those who survived its initial onslaught? This is the story of America's forgotten plagues, a tale of unimaginable horror that will leave you questioning the very nature of survival. Imagine, if you can, the year 1616, and you are one of the many settlers who have braved the arduous journey across the Atlantic Ocean in the hopes of a new life in the Virginia colony. The promise of a fresh start hangs heavy in the air, mingling with the salty tang of the sea. But as the weeks pass, a sense of unease begins to creep over the settlement like a shroud. A strange illness has arrived, one that preys on the unsuspecting, leaving behind a grim harvest of death. What initially appears to be a mild fever soon metastasizes into something far more sinister. Victims find themselves racked with unimaginable pain, their bodies contorted in ways that defy human endurance. And as if this torment isn't enough, a horrifying disfigurement follows, leaving the afflicted bearing the grotesque marks of this unseen assailant. In the face of this terrifying outbreak, the settlers turn to a man named Lazarus Powell, a local physician who is renowned for his knowledge of herbal remedies and healing arts. He prescribes a regimen of bloodletting and purging, hoping to rid the body of the disease's suffocating grip. But these treatments only hasten the demise of many, leaving the colony reeling from the body count. As the death toll rises, panic begins to set in among the remaining settlers. They find themselves caught in a web of fear and desperation, with death lurking around every corner. And then there are those who succumb to the chilling apathy that seems to blanket some, leading them to abandon all hope of recovery. In the face of such relentless despair, some seek solace in religion, fervently praying for deliverance from this horrifying pestilence. But even in their moments of deepest anguish, there is no escaping the dreadful physical manifestations of the disease. Some are struck with a sudden, inexplicable paralysis, while others experience horrifying convulsions that shake their bodies like fallen leaves in a tempest. All the while, the disease continues its merciless rampage, leaving behind a haunting legacy of terror and superstition. This horrifying outbreak would later come to be known as the sweating sickness, a mysterious ailment that baffled even the most learned physicians of the time. But, as the centuries passed, it seemed to vanish into thin air, leaving behind only whispers of its former terror. That is, until it resurfaced in the bustling streets of Philadelphia in the year 1793. Now imagine yourself amidst the vibrant energy of Philadelphia in the summer of 1793. The city teems with life as people from all walks of existence converge on its streets. But this lively scene is about to be shattered by the arrival of a new resident, one whose presence will unleash a nightmare upon the unsuspecting populace. A sailor recently returned from West Africa arrives in the city, unknowingly carrying with him the seeds of a terrible pestilence. Yellow fever, a name that strikes fear into the hearts of many, had reared its ugly head once again. And as the days go by, its icy fingers tighten their grip on the city. As the fever takes hold, victims find themselves grappling with a terrifying array of symptoms. Their bodies betray them, racked with violent chills and fevers that burn away their strength. As the disease progresses, their organs begin to shut down one by one, leading to a horrifying demise. Amidst this unfolding chaos, two men emerge as beacons of hope: Dr. William Curry and Dr. Benjamin Rush. These physicians throw themselves into the fray, desperately trying to understand and combat this merciless killer. While Rush advocates for bloodletting as a means of purging the disease from the body, Curry cautiously observes the disease, recognizing its unique characteristics. But despite their valiant efforts, the yellow fever epidemic rages on, transforming Philadelphia into a living hell. Entire families are wiped out, leaving behind a haunting tableau of death and despair. The streets, once teeming with life, now echo with the moans of the dying. As the epidemic reaches its peak, a wave of panic and prejudice sweeps through the city. Many flee in terror, abandoning Philadelphia to its fate. But amidst the exodus, there are those who remain, tending to the sick and dying with unwavering compassion. In the end, the yellow fever epidemic claims hundreds of lives, leaving an indelible scar on the city's soul. But it also leaves behind a legacy of courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of those who refused to surrender in the face of overwhelming odds. And so the story of America's forgotten plagues serves as a chilling reminder of the forces that have shaped our nation's history. From the enigmatic sweating sickness to the devastating yellow fever epidemics, these outbreaks not only tested the limits of human endurance, but also left an enduring impact on the medical understanding of disease. They are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. So what do you think? Were you shocked by the horrors of America's forgotten plagues? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more captivating historical tales.